Hi, this is Nancy Georges. Are you in the mood for a little hypnosis? All right, good. So I have had a few requests, and one of them is for hypnosis to help release negativity and grudges towards other people, and I thought that that was a really useful idea. And so this hypnosis session is going to be to help you. Let's say you're having a challenge with someone and you're having a hard time letting go. So this hypnosis session is going to help you with that. In addition, it's also going to be good if you have something that you're trying to let go of within yourself as well. So I'm going to incorporate also if you're wanting to let go of something within yourself that you're struggling with. Like for example, regrets or feeling like you didn't do well in something. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with, first of all, making sure that you are not driving or otherwise preoccupied needing to do anything. So if that's the case, then we're going to set our intent. And so I want you to think about someone that you are having some negative feelings toward, that you want to let go of, or if you don't have anything like that, a situation that you have personally, like maybe you're feeling some hard feelings towards yourself, like you're feeling some shame or some guilt, or like, that you need to release some negative emotions towards yourself. Okay? So I'll give you a few minutes, just a moment to think about that. What is it that you would like to release today? Okay, got it? Okay. So now that you have that in your mind, and you can write it down if you need to, or you can just hold it in your mind. And I'm going to think of one myself. Okay, got it. And I think I mentioned in a video before this that when I'm doing the hypnosis with you, I'm always going into hypnosis with you. So you will definitely be seeing that as we go through this process. Now, I don't care how you sit, or if you're sitting, if you're laying down, if you are in a chair, if your eyes are opened or closed, it doesn't matter. So you can do whatever is comfortable for you. There's no right way to do it, okay? What we're going to do is we're going to start by getting present. This is one of my favorite ways of beginning, and you'll see me start with this quite often just because I find it to be very centering and calming, as well as effective for getting into a hypnotic state. Okay? So we're going to look around the room, or if you're outdoors, looking around your environment. And just take a minute to just kind of look around and notice what is going on. And I want you to just pick something to look at. Let your eyes softly focus on that. There's that. So I'm going to look around a little bit more. Just noticing textures, colors. And let your eyes land on something else. There's that. And we're going to pick a third thing as you look around. And there's that. Good. Now we're going to turn our attention inward to sounds that you hear. So just tune in, and you can keep your eyes open if you like, or you can close them if that helps you to really hear the sounds. And notice the sound. And there's that. Now we're going to pick another sound. And there's that. And let's find a third one. It might be pretty quiet where you're at. If so, maybe you can listen to something that's going on within your own body. And there's that. And now we're going to tune into our feelings. So notice how your body is feeling. And just pick a part of your body to focus on. There's that. Now pick another part of your body to focus on. And there's that. And let's pick a third and final part of your body to focus on. And there's that. Now take a moment just to notice what's going on with your breathing. No need to change it or do anything with it. Just pay attention and notice what's happening. Notice the quality of your breath. Notice the location. Just take a moment to settle into your breathing, whatever that is. No need to change it. Just enjoying and appreciating it for what it is. Good. Now, any thoughts that you have, I want you to just imagine out in front of you, in your mind's eye, that there's a river. And on this river, you'll notice that there's some rocks, and there's a tree, and there's leaves falling in the river. And each thought that you have, just allow that thought to fall on top of the rock, on top of the leaf, as it floats down the river. So you're just watching your thoughts float down the river. Whatever thoughts come up for you, just allow those to float on down that river. We're going to be in a mild, meditative, hypnotic state today. So I want to do some visualization with you. Many people think that they need to not be moving or to have their eyes closed or to be really relaxed in order to be in hypnosis, but that's not the case. And you'll see today. All that needs to happen is that your mind is calm and quiet, open to the intention that you have today. And the intention today is we're going to be releasing a grudge or negativity towards someone else or towards yourself. So I want you to imagine out in front of you an image of this person. And put them out in front of you, maybe 10 feet or so out in front of you. And imagine this person out there that you have a challenge with. And if you need to, feel free to put up a protective plexiglass wall. Maybe the grudge is pretty strong and so you need a little extra support. That's fine. So just notice this person in front of you. And I want you to notice right now, where in your body do you feel the grudge? Where in your body do you feel this discord? And as you check in, noticing where you feel the discord, I want you to notice that there's a connection between you and this person somehow. Maybe it's a rope, maybe it's a beam of light, maybe it's glue, maybe it's a string, but just notice how and where you're connected to this other person. Now I want you to imagine, I don't want you to do it just yet, but just imagine if you were to cut this cord, string, or connection. Just imagine doing it. Don't do it yet. What comes up for you? What feeling and emotion comes up for you as you imagine cutting that connection? Do you feel relieved? Do you feel nervous? What comes up for you? and thank that part for bringing you that information. And I want you to ask, what is the message that this connection has for you? What learning is there for you to receive? What positive intention is there that you're holding this grudge or holding this connection, maintaining this relationship? What positive intention is there? In what positive way is this part trying to serve you? Good. And as you get that information, I want you to check in and find out, knowing this information of your positive intention, is there any part of you that objects to you releasing this person, object to you letting them go fully and completely? Are there any objections? If so, check in what the objection is. And ask, what needs to happen in order for me to let this go? Good. Now, if you're ready, and only if you're ready, I want you to imagine in your mind's eye cutting the cord. Maybe it's a cord that you're cutting. Maybe it's something that requires liquid that melts the connection away. Whatever way that you do that, go ahead and sever that connection, provided there's no objections. And as this is completing, I want you to imagine out in front of you your future self. And I want you to imagine, as you see that person, imagine them seeing their future self. So go ahead and attach where it was attached to you with this person, attach that to your future self in the exact same way that it was attached to the person. Just attach it to your future self. Now, as you do that, see them out in front of you and see them attaching themselves to their future self. And as you do that, we will check in to see if there's any part of you that objects to that person fully disappearing. And if there's no objection, just watch them leave. They can either walk away, they can float off with a balloon, they can disappear and be absorbed into the earth, whatever way works for you to see them disappear. And as you check in with yourself, you are now connected to your higher intention, to your future self. And just take a moment to relax into that. Take a moment to relax into you now connecting to your highest self, your future self. And notice what comes up. Notice how it feels different. The attachment feels lighter. Appreciating your future self. Now I want you to notice yourself moving through time with this new way of thinking and this new way of being. Just imagine yourself going through your days, weeks, and months ahead with this new sense of self, with this new sense of attachment now to you, no longer attached to someone else or something else. You've let that go. Notice yourself attached now to your future self, and watch yourself move through time. And go ahead and pick an unspecified event in the future that, if it had happened in the past, you would have felt this grudge. And notice that you feel different. It's no longer there. The feelings have changed and shifted. Just enjoy and appreciate that future event. And now let's pick another event, something that's going to happen in the future, that if it would have happened in the past, you would have had a grudge. But now you notice that it's gone. And just enjoy and appreciate that new feeling. And as you're ready, coming back into the present moment awareness, thank yourself for your participation. Thank yourself, all parts of you, for your willingness to participate in this exercise of hypnosis and NLP. Starting to notice the sounds in the room. Starting to look around, open your eyes, rub your hands together, rub your thighs, coming back to the present moment awareness, coming back fully alert, aware, awake, in the present moment, and ready for the rest of the day, whatever is to come for you.